Thank you to Arden Wolfsky for your generous support on Patreon. God, I will never not love this fucking menu music. Hello everyone, my name is Decker Link, the trained unprofessional, and welcome back to the Hayseed Knight. Before we get started, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Twitter user at PatchPM12 for sending me this lovely fan art. It's fucking art. I don't know what to call it. I feel like calling it fan art's a little too limiting. It's fucking awesome. It's cute. I love it. Me in the edit, make sure you fucking show that, because otherwise I'm talking out of my fucking dick. Point is, it's fucking cute, and I love it, and thank you for sending it to me. So yeah. Before we go too far, I wanted to say that, because it's always so fucking heartwarming to have that just randomly sent to me. I just woke up to that. That's a nice thing to wake up to, isn't it? At the last episode, we saw the new version of the Who the Fuck I Thought I Knew You, oh guess what, I'm a fucking mind reader or whatever the fuck. So now we're getting the new inclusion of the narrator and kinda retelling of the whole shebang. So let's continue.
Let's take a break here. I want to review what you've written so far.
What, you don't trust my writing skills?
Why?
She's so fucking funny.
No, obviously.
Feels good to be loved.
It really does.
So, Ader was a gaze reader, just like me.
Oh, so Lynn's a gaze reader too.
Ooh, that's an interesting happenstance. Yes.
And he really was into stuff in the end, which explains a few things.
Like your existence, perhaps?
A few.
If Ader and Gyarf had an unlikely yet alluring, brave, intense romantic involvement, how would it have been called? Gitter? Adeth?
What the fuck? What? She's very much into... What is it? Boy love? What the fuck? I don't know. It's basically Saya in Tennessee's.
Pandering.
Oh, snap. Making a fucking statement, are ya?
Then I guess the only question I've got left is this going anywhere at all?
Hopefully.
Huh? What do you mean? You've learned a lot about your beloved knight already, haven't you?
Yeah, sure. Don't take me wrong. I like your take on the story so far. I just can't figure out how any of this leads to him becoming a knight, much less the knight.
To be honest, me neither, but that's why I like the revamp. Ooh.
Patience, little Noshgob. All shall be revealed.
Like your major crush on Sep?
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh, man.
You can put all the words you want in Ader's mouth. I know an obsession when I see one.
See, this is interesting because my two lead contenders for who the narrator is Eina and Gyarf. Could be none of those, could be someone completely different, I don't know. But, did I say narrator? I hope I did. But, there's been a lot of, art on Maxie's Twitter about Sep and Eina, so that might lead to something. I don't know.
Go get your eyes checked then!
I'm gonna go back and count how many times you've mentioned her butt.
That's the whole thing. This is just Maxie roasting themselves.
No, I just... That's it! You're not hearing another word about her!
What? Boo! This is a biased recount. I'm calling Radish Stew on this.
Radish Stew? How dare you use that kind of language around me? This is a family channel.
I never claimed to be objective, you tiny insurgent. It's my story and I'll share it however I see fit.
Unbelievable! You are silencing the very truth you champion! Whatever shall become of Ader's story if you bereave us of the booty?
Christ. This is a dissection here.
There are more characters in this story, you know.
Were you in love with them too? Okay, I'll take that as yes!
It's definitely Eina under there.
You know, looking back on it, there is someone I should have loved more. Honestly, she was a bit rough around the edges, and she wasn't always the easiest kid to be around. The reward for persevering by her side was the unwavering loyalty of an iron-hearted friend.
Sounds like a nice girl.
Oh no, she was horrible and I hate her.
What?
Chapter 2.
Hey, we reached chapter 2! Ghost at the Feast, lessons on the matter of peaceful conflict resolution. Or, yeah.
Hey! If it ain't my lil boss! How you doing, Eina? Having a mighty fine day?
Oh, man. Okay, so that is funny. Okay, so Eina and the narrator are practically the same height, at least compared to how they're scaled here. Also, the Ironhearted could just be a kind of a symbolic fucking language flourish, but it also could play on Gyoff's fucking Eina's a golem, whatever bullshit. And then finally, self-love is an important aspect. So anyway, Eina looked at what little sky could be seen among the rooftops. The sun wasn't even out yet.
I know what you're thinking. Why is this fine buck loitering around the temple so early?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what Eina's thinking.
Well, none of that. You had me so worried. So worried that I just had to come down and check up on you. And sure enough, here you are. And here I am. First again. Yep, I'm just killing it tonight.
Why did it feel like that line took forever? Sorry.
First in the contest of people acting suspiciously, that's for sure. But of course Eina couldn't say a word about it. She signaled Ader to follow her into the forge since he was already there. The workday would have to start early. Work at the forge went something like this. Eina worked on her craft, and then she gave Ader whatever menial task would make him feel useful. She didn't have any proper accreditation that named her a smith, so he wasn't technically her apprentice either. But that didn't really matter to either of them.
Rivet here, rivet there. And this weird one's going to my rivet collection.
There was something different in Ader that day. Something had changed. She could feel it.
Hey, boss. If you're all done staring at me, I'm gonna get back to work. Those shields won't rivet themselves.
You're done staring at me. Another thing that leads to Eina being the narrator is how the fuck does the narrator know what Eina was thinking? Eina literally doesn't talk. Of course, that's the biggest contradiction possible, is that the narrator would be someone who's described as not talking. But people can change over time. I don't know. Shit.
Lies.
Look at that. God damn it. The expressions in this game are so fucking awesome. Oh, there they go.
After hours upon hours of hard work, I guess, it was time for a break. Lunchtime. The most tranquil time of the day for both Ader and Eina. Not that either were ever under any real stress, mind you, but the predictability of lunchtime itself helped to ease Eina's turbulent temperament and Ader's talkative stomach.
What do we got in store today, boss? Is it tater time? Is it tater time yet?
Oh man, tater time. I wish it was tater time more often for me.
Ader had long since dubbed this short period away from the forge as potato time, since that was always the menu at Chez Eina. Today was double potato time, since she'd forgotten to get him some food the day before.
Look at all these fucking potatoes. Holy crap, totally.
Look at them taters! So tiny and cute! Oh boy, they look so freshly dug out, one of them still got dirt on it!
Why would that? Ugh. Oh, ugh.
Not a problem, boss. They're just...
You don't look so happy.
Ugh.
Uh-oh. Anna's not happy.
Ugh. Now that didn't sound like an Ader sound.
Did these things always taste like this?
Oh, fuck. I'm feeling hurt. I'm feeling emotionally hurt from this. I feel attacked.
Ader tried his very best not to look absolutely disgusted as he turned the 20 or so tiny raw potatoes into puree with his pestle-like teeth.
Holy crap.
What a wonderful scene! My favorite furry potato and temple turnip sharing a meal after their heartfelt reunion.
Oh, yes. Hello, Eligrab.
Eligrab's enormous face appeared next to the window. Ader, for once, didn't scream in panic.
God damn it. I love the expressions in this game. Like, the expression work here and in Socially Awkward are fucking awesome.
You don't look so good, Ader. Don't tell me you stayed up all night looking for your sweetheart.
Oh, my.
Good old Eligrab. Sleep is for bucks that ain't got a lady waiting for him.
Oh, he's so full of himself, ain't he? You fucking... Oh, crime in Italy.
There's no need to be so dramatic, lover boy. Eina's a grown-up. She knows when she wants some space. And it's your duty as an upstanding citizen to respect the wishes of a lady. Or else.
Jesus, that face.
Your bribe is ready, you upstanding lubberwort! Here we go again! Fine! It's a fine, not a bribe!
There he goes.
Ader cast his gaze down as Eligrab walked away, leaving him alone before Eina's judgment. Well, he would have been judged if Eina hadn't turned 20 shades of red and became incapable of rational thought after Ader failed to deny that she was his sweetheart.
Hey, boss! I gotta get early today. I need to get back my, Goff's hat from the tavern. You know what they say, the hat makes the stag, and he ain't no one without it.
Uh-huh. Huh? Oh, that was a voice.
Why can't he go get it like a grown-up? Well, that's cause he broke his leg.
You're such a bad liar, Ader. You're such a bad liar.
Gosh, no, it ain't broke, no ma'am. That dumbass just went and twisted his hoof the wrong way. Yep.
Yippity yip.
Okay, bye, see you tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Ader ran away, muttering something that sounded very much like prayers to himself.
Oh, boy. One strange day wasn't anything to be afraid of. Eina's apprentice had plenty of strange ones in 1 year. Another had.
These are some lovely taters, boss. Perfect potatoes. But I couldn't fit one more bite in my tummy if I tried. No, ma'am.
So I see he's got his cape back. Maybe this is a flashback or a flash forward? I don't know.
I'm just gonna take these home and stuff my face in front of Goff later. I ain't sharing a single one with him. Nope. No way I'm giving all them taters to him or anything. Yep.
Such a bad liar. Oh my god. And fucking Eina's like giving potatoes and he's just like shitting on it like, you're so mean, Ader. You're so mean.
Eina was more than happy to collaborate in any plan that involved making life harder for the contestant to worst bard an heirloom, but
the strange days passed, and they kept passing.
And that's when I told the king, bite me. You should have seen my father's face. His leaves dried right up. I spent a whole moon literally grounded.
Literally grounded. Uh-oh.
What do you mean you don't remember who broke into the warehouse?
Oh, fuck.
I don't know, Master. It's like the memory had vanished from my mind.
Ooh, Jesus.
I'm gonna vanish you from existence!
Oh no. Oh no! I'm worried for whoever the fuck.
Both deer began clashing horns while Ader and Illigrab stared at the scene.
Illigrab, you're literally, this is your job! Stop the murder!
Can you believe that?
Can you believe
I
what?
know! Can't deer go 10 minutes without starting a fight? No offense, kiddo.
Yeah. Like that erases the implications of that statement.
No, I mean, can you believe he forgot someone that important just like that? Can people really forget?
Oh, he's projecting.
Sorry, Ader, I don't have time to get into philosophical debates. Those two have just earned themselves a free ride to the dungeon.
All right. There they are. The stroll took an unexpected direction toward the city guard's main tower, in the northeastern quarter of the inner walls. I like that little, the movement. It was the second highest tower in the city, with ceilings tall enough that Illigrab could walk inside. Ader had to go fetch Gyoff from there every so often, so he was relatively welcome as long as he had Illigrab by his side.
Take it to court next time. Street fights are strictly prohibited. Are we clear?
Uh-oh. Both of the prisoners uttered a disheartened yes, sir, and Illigrab nodded to himself.
Hey, Illigrab! I was wondering, you could throw anyone in the dungeon, right?
Well, I wouldn't say anyone, but I do have a pretty good grasp on Heirloom's populace, if I may say so myself. Hey, I could even set you up in a pretty cell if you ever want to leave Gyoff's place.
I feel like that's not... Anyway.
I'm all good. I was just wondering if you'd seen Never mind.
Uh-oh.
Never mind. What's that? Some kind of flower?
The prettiest in the kingdom.
Aww. He fell in love and not with someone who probably... I don't know. I don't want to make any judgment calls.
Oh! What the fuck? Hey, there's an Eina in the corner in the ceiling. What the fuck?
That didn't end there either. Strange days soon turned into strange weeks. Why was Eina there? What the hell?
Clink, clink, clink went the hammer in Eina's forge. But there was another incessant noise. It sounded like the bellows that lit up the furnace. Oh, no, poor boy. The source was, of course, Ader looking out of the window, sighing like he wanted to empty his lungs. The semi-nocturnal roommate in what may count as among the 10 worst beds in the world, dozing off, spacing out, or generally getting distracted in his job was nothing out of the ordinary for Ader. Sighing, however, that was definitely out of the norm, and he'd been doing that an awful lot lately. Stranger yet, Ader hadn't noticed that Eina had been standing right behind him for quite a while now.
Oh!
What? Huh? Hey, boss! I was just thinking about my things. You know,
things.
Rivets and stuff. No worries, ma'am. I got this. I'm all focused now.
Thunk, thunk, thunk went Ader's hammer, and yet Eina wouldn't leave his side.
Anything else?
Yeah. Ooh. Uh-oh. What the? Oh?
Eina put a hand over Ader's in what may have been the most confusing gesture this side of Lake. I don't know how the hell I would pronounce that. Ader looked down at it rather blankly, only to find that he was holding the hammer by its head.
Wowee, that's dumb even for me. You seen my brain lately, boss? I don't know where I left it. Sorry, boss.
Oh, man.
Clink, clink, clink went the hammers, and it wasn't reassuring at all. Because strange weeks had turned into strange moons.
Taters, huh?
Oh.
Sorry, boss. I'm not hungry today either.
Oh, man. I feel so bad. Man. I feel upset.
In the great realm of Arkansas, where the very essence of reality was distorted to make flowers carry messages over the whole continent, and a single king had ruled since the gods fought wars in the skies. And having lost his appetite for the better part of a dawn soon didn't sound plausible at all.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
All right. It ain't like I'm not hungry, Kay. It's just that... Look, boss, I don't mean no offense, but... You ever tried one of these? I've eaten knuckles with more flavor in them.
Oh, man.
Nah, what am I saying? I know you wouldn't touch these with a stick. Your paw's sitting on a pile of Barhan gold. Who the hell wants taters when you can have figs and dates for supper every night? Am I right?
Oh, the merchant was filthy rich, and he would have indulged in such delicacies if he hadn't been too tired of his worldly life to bother chewing, and too cheap to buy actual food to fill the pantry. So Ada's meager allowance came from Eina's own. Totally legit, unspecified source of income, which neither Yilgrab nor Ader had probably ever thought about. But why this? Why now? When had Ader gotten so picky? He'd never had any problem eating this same stuff over and over before. He was thankful that he got to eat it all.
I guess it's time I learned my place and stopped drooling over all the fancy stuff I won't have again.
When did he even get to try it in the first place?
Ungrateful ass.
Restless, concerned, gods forbid, worried. These were all adjectives that clearly did not apply to Eina. But for some reason, she kept passing a tiny, ugly potato from hand to hand as she stared at the sky from her home, thinking about the small fortune it had cost someone, not her, but someone. You'd think that deer would have settled the capital in a beautiful prairie where they could graze free and indulge in hedonism. The whole world looked something like the village Ader wouldn't shut up about, but no. A massive lack of foresight, coupled with their cane stubbornness and the insistence of their king, led to heirloom growing in the middle of a steppe, in between the enormous Lake Something and the Alar Sea. With barely any space for bush pens in the proximities, infertile fields, and 1 million souls to feed, food was neither cheap nor readily available in the capital, hogged by those that needed it the least. Anyway, the point is that Ader was a poor starving deer, and Eina wasn't willing to put up with this anymore.
Find a cure or get him better food. Huh. Okay, so I don't know if this choice was there last time. So I'm gonna look real quick. Holy fuck. In the last episode I did this. It's episode 2. Time code 4930 is what I'm looking at. That's right after I shaved my head. Holy Christ. Remember to brush your hair if you want it to not fucking get so tangled you have to shave it all off. But wow. Oh my god. And yeah, that's... Even someone in the chat right there, what did I miss? And OMG, you shaved your head. But no, this is where the choice happens. So let's see what I chose. Okay, so apparently in the last one, I don't know what redo he was. Well, back then I was a he, but I don't know what the fuck. I don't want to fucking watch the whole goddamn thing. I'm considering chopping up those old live streams into episodes if I'm able to make it a little more digestible. I don't know if that would help at all, but I don't know. So my inclination is to go with a different option, to get him better food, because that's not what we did in the stream. But maybe we did the right thing last time and went with Find a Cure. I don't know. I'm going to save real quick. And that's going to be your choice leading into the next episode. So, Find a Cure or get him better food. You voted last time for Find a Cure. it got reworked since then, so who knows what the fuck's right or wrong anymore, but this is your choice. Let me know in the comments down below what you would prefer from either of these, and while you're down there, make sure you like and subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you know when future episodes of this come out. If you don't want to wait for future episodes, in the cards up above, I have linked to various other things I have done before that you may also enjoy in the meantime, and in the description, if you want to play this game for yourself, the link to the game is in there, as well as various ways to support me by either following me elsewhere on social medias or through things like Patreon or Coffee, YouTube membership, stuff like that. That all being said, everyone, I've been the Trained Up Professional. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone!